What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be making more jewelry. I hope you guys are doing good and having a blessed and wonderful day. So I want to show you a piece that I made for a customer. I fell in love with this, guys. Look at that. I love this one. Maybe I'll give it to her, maybe I won't. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna give it to her, I'm gonna give it to her, I'm gonna give it to her. And here's another ring I made. These 4-finger rings are becoming an obsession for mine. So let's get started. I think I'm gonna make one using this copper wire. Let me move over so you guys can see. This color wire, I think I'm gonna use doing this, and I got my little beads over here on the side. So let me move my chain out the way that I made earlier. So I'm gonna take my tape measure. I'm gonna measure out a foot. I'm gonna do that. You guys can't see my tape measure, but you don't need to see the tape measure because you guys know how to measure. You don't know how to measure. Something wrong with you. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Let me cut this off with my wire cutters here. So I'm gonna make another ring. I'm going to use, by the way, guys, this is, I'm moving ahead of myself. This is a 12mm gauge wire. It is a stiffer, harder wire, but it does not mean that you can't work with it. I've got my wire cutters here, and these are considered long nose pliers. They're good for bending. My ring manual here. I love this thing. And this is out of frame, but I got these cute little gems from Amazon. They were not a lot, but I actually love these because they look really cute once you put them on. You'll see. So I think I'm going to use, let me see. Move my little hearts out the way. I think I'm going to use these right here. You guys can see this color. I'm going to use this color right here, but it's copper. So let's get started on the ring. And what you really want to do is take your time, guys, when you're doing this. That is the key to life sometimes, is slow down. Take your time. Don't be in a rush all your life, because then you miss stuff when you're in a rush. And that's what I got with crocheting and, get back in frame here, with crocheting and making jewelry. You have to slow down sometimes. So with this, I'm making my first little swirl. See that? Nice little swirl there. And now I'm going to take my ring manual, and I'm going to set this at a size 6. That's what I'm going to do. Set it at a size 6. And you know what? I'm going to put it still at a size 6, but I'm going to put place my swirl right here on the top. And then I'm going to go around here and bend it like so. And bend this down, then I have to do this over. Okay. So then I think I'm gonna put my first jewel, my first little charm right there. What do I call it, charm? I mean the first little doodad, the jewel thing right there. So I'm going to get this smaller wire. This is a 18 gauge, which is very thin. And you don't want that piece. You don't want a piece that's all bent up, because you won't be able to get the the little bead on it. So make sure it's straightened out. Let's clip it. And I don't measure when I do this. I just do it, which is really bad. I need to be measuring a lot more than I do. But here's a tip. I thread it onto my wire here. And then what I like to do is bend this wire because guys, if you don't, well, for me, I had to because I was dropping all of my freaking beads all over the place. And I'm gonna have my bead here and then twist my wire so I can start wrapping it. And guys, my wrap game has gotten a little better because when I first started wrapping, it was garbage, like seriously garbage. And I was starting to get frustrated. I was starting to get frustrated with it. Oop, let me get back in frame. So there is how I got it. So let me move it up a little, and I'm gonna hold it and just start wrapping around my ring. And it's okay if you gotta bend it because this wire, this 18 gauge wire, not 18 gauge, but this is a 20 gauge wire, is so forgiving because the higher the number, the softer the wire is. It's not very stiff. So that's what you gotta remember. So I'm gonna take this part and wrap it on the other side. Oh God. My daughter's calling me, guys. Hold on. This is so rude. Hello? Hello? Yes. He left already. Okay. All right. All right, so we're going to keep twisting and wrapping around, and as I wrap, I'm just simply going to take my long nose pliers and squeeze the wires together to make a nice clean wrap, and to keep going with that. Okay. I like using my fingers because this wire is not at all hard to work with because it's so soft. So I'm going to take this and take it. I gotta squeeze this in right here together because if you don't, then it's going to scratch you or your customer or whoever you're making the ring for. And you don't want people to get scratched. Okay, now let's do the other side. Pull that through. Now I could just, now I could just like fold this up a little bit and then keep going. That way I don't have to do this a lot, but it's okay if I do. It's not a big deal. So there you go. and we want to keep wrapping. And I'm going to cut the rest off because I really don't need that much for the end part. And I'm going to keep wrapping. And pinch the end, so like you said, we don't want to scratch nobody. What I'm going to have to do is take my file and go ahead and just simply file that together so that it won't be, so it'll be nice and smooth. Put this back on my mandrel or my finger. I do that sometimes. I always test my stuff out on my fingers because this wire is so adjustable. So I'm going to go back around again and bend it here on my mandrel. There we go. And I think I'm going to wrap it again. Here. Keep wrapping and then take it. My long nose plier. I can't talk today, y'all. I can never talk when this camera come on, but I ain't on this camera. I'm talking all day long. But as soon as I get on the camera, it's like I can't talk. There we go. That's what I was trying to do a bend there. And then we're going to bend it right here. And then I'm going to put another, they're going to put another wrap, but I'm going to put it like right there. I really want to do like, oops, wrong one. I really want to do like a lot of the little gems because I have so many in this one. I'll just put 2 on this one. Because sometimes less is more. All right, threaded it. Let's bend it to a nice U shape. Now I can slide it right through that little bend I made here, and get one side in there and just wrap it. Get the pliers, squeeze them together. Now I'm just going to keep wrapping until I run out of yarn. I run out of wire, excuse me. Too many hobbies at one time, y'all. Too many hobbies at one time. I'm talking about yarn. This is not yarn. This is wire. So we're going to keep wrapping this around, and I think I cut that off. No need for me to keep on wrapping. Cut this little part off right here, and I can still use my finger. Now I need the pliers and pull it all the way around. Pinch it. There we go. pinch this. So I'm still gonna have to get my file and file that. So I'm gonna open this up a little bit and start wrapping on this side. And this one's gonna be a little, is it? Well, no. I thought it was gonna be a little complicated, but it's not, because I can just turn this ring as I wrap the wire. And that doesn't make it complicated at all. Squeeze it together here and keep on wrapping. And guys, this is a great way to make extra money, to start a business, which is what I'm doing with this wire jewelry. And I must say, the key to anything is to be consistent. Like, you can't stop and start, stop and start, stop and start, and then thinking that, oh, well, it's not going anywhere. That's because you're not being consistent. And I have that issue too with being consistent with things, because I will let life get in the way and be a distraction, and then turn around and I haven't gotten back to something that I was supposed to be doing. So I'm really gonna be more consistent and remove a lot of the distractions that I have, well, that I had going on. And I got that advice from my wonderful apostle Joseph, as he was preaching one Sunday, and he said, you know, you got to stop letting people dump on you. You got to stop letting people come at you with all type of mess, because that pollutes your, you know, that pollutes your spirit. So right. So just stay consistent. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to do a big swirl right here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure. Keep going. And keep now. All right, let's and there we have it. Oh, that's cute. There we go. I'm gonna have to file those sharp ends now, but there is our ring, guys. You like it? I like it. Cute, simple, and elegant. I like it. All right, guys, so that's all for today. I'm gonna come back with some more jewelry tips, and be sure to catch my crochet 101. So that's all, guys. Have a great and wonderful day, and I will catch you next time.